Well, thank you very much for welcoming tonight here in San Francisco. I feel like I'm here on this stage representing the many journalists, whether here in the US, in Brazil, or around the world, who have been diligently covering the environmental and climate crisis we are experiencing nowadays. Journalism faces many difficulties worldwide, as you know. Digital technologies and social networks have disrupted the media financial model and also the way people consume news. Many media outlets that were once important have entered into crisis, gone bankrupt, or become irrelevant. But the good news is that good journalism endures. And it's not just about producing news, keeping society informed, and protecting us from fake news. Journalism and research produce the information that is the basis of international campaigns and legal actions against major corporations. The investigations by Repórter Brasil have served as the basis for actions against companies such as JBS, McDonald's, Starbucks, Nestlé, and BNP Paribas. I also can say that companies too can benefit from allegations against them, as they can use the data to improve their internal process and sustainability policies. Let us now look at the case of Brazil. The latest report from the US Department of Agriculture indicates that by 2033, Brazil will consolidate its position as the world's largest exporter of soybean, corn, beef, chicken, coffee, orange juice, and sugar. Not to mention the exports from the mining supply chain. These are sectors that will receive billions of dollars in investments, but continue to generate deforestation in the Amazon, pollution of water resources, and human rights violations. To address this, it's not enough to simply improve national and international legal frameworks. Supply chains need to be transparent, and companies need to disclose their suppliers and customers. Traceability, monitoring, due diligence, and transparency are values that need to be adopted by the world's largest companies. The investigative work we do on all those systems increases transparency and pressures companies to improve their corporate policies. At the same time, I see that people in general want to know more about the origin of the products they consume. That's an opportunity. If Repórter Brasil, a relatively small NGO, can track and identify the origin of products that cross the world, large companies can do it too. And you can bet that we will continue to pressure companies to do so. But I don't want to leave this stage without paying tribute. In 2022, English journalist Dom Phillips and Brazilian anthropologist Bruno Pereira were murdered in the remote Vale do Javari in the Brazilian Amazon while investigating invasions of indigenous territories in the region. Dom was a colleague who worked with us on some investigations. A few months ago, Repórter Brasil released a film documentary telling the story of the search for Dom and Bruno as a way to honor them. So, I also want to dedicate this award to Dom, to Bruno, and to the traditional communities that continue to resist in the Brazilian forest. Please learn more about our investigations and support us by visiting Repórter Brasil website. Thank you very much. Muito obrigado.